country's most remote police force.
You can be 250 kilometres from the nearest anything.
Let's rock and roll.
Patrolling over 1 million square kilometres of the world's most unforgiving landscape. They keep the peace.
It looks like it's starting to get out of control.
Without losing their cool.
Just doing our job.
Territory cops. Tonight,
Police search warrant.
bearing it all for the law.
Put some clothes on.
A wild leap stops a thief,
Righto, let's roll.
but leads to a Darwin dealer.
Oh, mate, you're under arrest for indecent behaviour.
And Mitchell Street's greatest actor tries his luck. Senior Constable Seamus and Flinney from Strike Force Trident are heading to a servo in the back blocks of Darwin.
Hey, this is Steve.
Hey, g'day, mate. There you go.
My partner.
They're investigating the attempted theft of a car.
Do you want to run us through exactly what happened?
You see, 3 nights ago, while he was paying for fuel, some not-too-bright spark tried to steal a Noah's car.
I had cash on me, so I was just going to be a quick 10 seconds after I filled up.
Yep.
And so I left my keys in the ignition, and sure enough, as soon as I turned my back from the car, the bloke was already approaching it.
But with security cameras catching every dodgy move, this bloke chose the wrong car to flog.
It was just all adrenaline from that point.
Yep.
As soon as I saw getting in the car, I valued the car more than myself.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to see it torched up in the news, you know?
Yeah.
Before we go on, please do not try this at home. Seeing his car about to be pinched, a Noah does what any car nut, with an emphasis on the nut, would do. As the car takes off, a Noah struggles to get in. Now, just out of sight, he knocks the car out of gear and grabs hold of the crook's arm. But the thief slips free and bolts. It was a dangerous move, but at least he saved his car. Back at the station, the rest of the team check out the footage.
Look at the walk on it.
Yeah, he's got some swag, eh? There he is, look at this. Bam.
And in the process of saving his precious wheels, a Noah, the Nissan Ninja, also jagged a bit of bling.
The victim's jumped through the window of the car. He's grabbed the offender on the wrist who is wearing this watch, and it's broken off, and we're going to submit it to our forensics guys for DNA testing.
That'll help in court for sure. So will finding the guy. But it ain't gonna be easy. Mitchell Street, the Territorian's night spot of choice, where closed shoes are optional, alcoholism a profession for some,
Danny, come on, sit up, man, or you're going to get arrested.
and the back of a paddy wagon's a cheaper ride home than a cab.
Yeah. Where do you think we're taking you?
It could be a pretty interesting office for Sergeant Drew Slape and Constable Lachlan Sevier.
All right, have a good night, guys. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Oh, I love everything about being a cop. You just never know what you're going to come across at the start of any given shift. 1 minute you could be on Mitchell Street at a fight in a nightclub. The next minute you could be out on a vehicle crash, or you could be further out chasing cows that have gotten out of the stockyards.
Well, you could be a police officer without a sense of humour. I mean, some of the stuff that we see is just legitimately funny.
Shouldn't have had that second can of Red Bull. Yeah. No good. Nah, it just made me feel a bit ill.
But I don't reckon what's going on in the streets will make him feel any better.
Piss up. That's disgusting, man.
It is.
All right, mate, you're under arrest for indecent behaviour. Keep your arms behind your back. We take a zero-tolerance approach to people urinating in a public place. At the end of the day, it's the thin end of the wedge. If everybody starts urinating around the city, we're just walking through one big toilet. Man, no one wants to walk around and smell the street smelling of urine, OK? It's disgusting. We're going to search you, man. Do you have anything we need to know on you, drugs or weapons?
Yeah, 10,000 pounds of crack on me.
There's no need to be belligerent, man.
No.
Drew's right. There's no need to be belligerent, but this guy is only just getting started. A few nights ago, this guy was caught red-handed by security cameras as he tried to steal this car.
Look at the walk on it.
Yeah, he's got some swag, eh?
His name's Tim Slater, and let's just say he's well known to police. He and his usual accomplice, a bloke called Django, are already wanted for stealing cars and dealing drugs.
They've been known to get around together, breaking into houses, stealing cars. We already want them in the last week for doing exactly that.
Trouble is, Tim's proving a slippery character to catch, but the cops have got a cunning plan to bring him in.
Obviously, Slater's our primary target, but we've also got info on one of his associates, Django, who's a current arrest target. So if we can catch up with this guy, then we'll catch Timothy with him, hopefully. We're just going through all his old links on the system, associates that he might be staying with, getting a list together that we can go and start on and just go through every single address, speak to all those people and see if they've got any information about where he's at.
For Strike Force Trident, this is going to be a numbers game.
Hello? Hello?
We're currently looking for both of these gentlemen.
Hello?
I don't know if you've seen him before.
Hello? Hello? Hello, please. Yeah, you know where he's staying or where he'd be at?
No worries. I think it must be the wrong house. Thank you.
By the end of day one, the team have very little to show for it.
We're having a great deal of success. Most people are claiming that they haven't seen him for a while. No one's providing us any real credible information that's going to assist us to locate him at this point.
Day two, and they're back on the hunt.
Ever heard of a guy called Django?
Django, young?
Or Timothy Slater? Older fella, early 20s. Is that dog gonna eat me? We're just looking for a couple of guys that used to live here. You've never heard of them?
But still no luck.
We've got very limited leads, we've got very limited information. The people that we're speaking with at this point aren't being particularly forthcoming. I think more often than not, police have a little bit more persistence in what they do, and we'll wear them down.
Coming up,
Awesome. Thanks, man. Bye.
Seamus scores a tip-off about their man.
We want to avoid a vehicle pursuit at all costs. That's probably worst case scenario. Hello?
Strike Force Trident are on the hunt for a couple of dodgy car thieves, Django and Slater.
Yeah, you know where he's staying or where he'd be at?
They've been searching for days, but now surveillance near Django's mum's place has spotted a suspect vehicle.
This Django fella, he's driving a car that's not registered to him as well. It's a green Surf, Toyota Surf.
So now they know the car they're after and where they need to go to try to find him.
Until we get these guys, they're just going to keep offending, keep stealing cars, and keep hitting the drugs hard. No, 13/.
Hey, g'day, Ian. There you go. Any ideas?
But despite the cops' tip-off, Django's mum is, well, keeping mum.
No, I really haven't been looking this morning.
Yeah, righto, yeah. Have you got any idea who might know where he's at?
Oh, just making sure he doesn't run out the back. I don't think he's here.
At this point, I'm not satisfied that he's definitely inside that residence, but I believe that they have some information they're not telling us.
It's frustrating. We hit a lot of addresses today, hitting up human sources, just going to all the old links that we know of. We struck up with nothing. He just seems to be constantly on the move. We'll call it a day. Back to square one tomorrow. Yeah, I'm starting to get annoyed.
All right, mate, you're under arrest for indecent behaviour. Keep your arms behind your back.
He's just been hauled over for taking a wee-wee in public. But this bloke's putting on quite a performance to try to put off the cops.
What are you doing, man? Just relax, man. People think that if they put on an injury or they fake a fit or, something along those lines, it's going to somehow change the course of their night. And it's not. We can tell when people are injured and have serious injuries.
And his memory's nearly as crook as his acting.
We're already here, man.
Hey, mate, have you taken anything other than alcohol tonight?
Yeah, crack, way behind it.
Hey, you need to stop swearing, man, because that's an offence, okay?
An offence?
An offence.
Swearing.
Okay, so you're now going to also receive an infringement for objectionable words in a public place because you've been swearing. I did warn you, and then you continue to swear. Mate, do you have a history of mental illness at all?
No, I don't.
No? Okay. No worries. If we didn't get him off the streets, guaranteed later on we'd be coming into contact with him, probably fighting, causing people injuries. I might always get him off the streets earlier and prevent issues later on. Big game, City Safe 444. We're mobile.
But the night's far from over for Lockie and Drew.
Seems a bit heated, doesn't it? Take it easy, man.
Back on the hunt for Tim Slater, and today things are starting to look up.
Just got off the phone to Mantra. 3 males, they've leased the room under the name Django Young. They checked out this morning. Oh.
So they now focus their search on all local hotels.
It's like cat and mouse.
We're trying to make some inquiries in relation to the whereabouts of some people we're looking for. It's Constable Tazzoni from Strike Force Trident in Casuarina. How you doing? If they happen to come back, can you give me a call any time of the day? I don't care. I'm just wondering if you've had anyone check in today by the name of Django Young. He was there.
They now know that Django and possibly his boss Tim Slater have checked into at least 2 different hotels in the last 4 days.
Did he have a vehicle? A green Toyota Hilux?
It's no secret that a Hilux and a Surf are pretty much the same thing.
They said checked in 26, checked out 27.
Django and Slater are hotel hopping. All the boys need to do is find the next one.
We've got an address. Django Young's just checked into room 106 of the Luma apartments. He's going to hotel rooms, staying there a couple of nights and dealing drugs from the unit. We'll get everyone together, give them a briefing, and then we'll go there. Flinny's going to go in and start surveillance on it. Apparently, Django's the only one who's checked in at the moment. We don't know who he's with. That's why we're getting as many people as we can to come along for the warrant, just to mitigate the risk to us. Text message from the hotel clerk saying that Django has 2 girls out the front. Apparently they're using them as lookout, and Django was last seen in the car park area.
Here comes that green news. Coming out, it's going left, heading up towards Smith Street now, Ducky. So it's not a Surf, it's a Ute.
Roger, that's confirmed. That is the vehicle.
While Slater stays in the hotel, Django's on the move.
Roger, if he goes mobile from the vehicle, Flinny, can you make an assessment? If you've got enough units, move in and make the arrest.
Guys, he's out of the car, walking back towards Nucky. I've lost him at about the TAB building. He's got a black hat and I'm out of work on him.
This is the first sighting of Django since the hunt began.
Righto, let's roll. Let's go, Tizzy.
Yep.
Roger, we're going mobile from Cas Station now. We'll be there in 10 minutes.
But just as they close in on Django, Slater pulls yet another Swifty.
Occupant's done a ball from the room.
Occupant's done a bolt from the room.
Strike Force Trident are racing to catch 2 crooks that have just fled a hotel room.
Am I looking left?
Yeah, clear, go.
While the boss Tim Slater's done the bolt, his offsider Django is still in sight, and he's all the cops need to break the case.
The target that we're looking to arrest has gone mobile in his car from the unit that he's just checked into. So we've got all of our units in the city trying to follow him. He's now out on foot. Where's Django? Negative. Do not let him get back in the car. No, we do not want him mobile. We want to avoid a vehicle pursuit at all costs. Probably worst case scenario.
With Seamus and Tizzy almost there, the surveillance team make their move.
Yeah, 169 in custody. We'll lock it up and get him out of here.
Nice work, man. Django, you're under arrest for using a stolen credit card. Okay, you've also got outstanding warrants.
I never used that stolen.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, we'll talk to you about it in an interview later. You've got outstanding warrants, man, as well. Okay, for trafficable quantity of cannabis. Okay, this is the fellow who rented out the unit. This is his car behind us now. We've got grounds to suspect that there's drugs in there, so we're going to search that vehicle now. Then what I'll do is I'll make an application over the phone for a warrant of his unit, and we'll go and search that.
Bags of speed and pot are found in Django's car.
What was that you had there?
And a gentle persuader for unwanted guests.
Nice.
The cops now race to get a warrant to search the room.
Django Young is selling cannabis and amphetamine-type substances from his hotel rooms.
If Flinny can get Django to spill the beans, this case and Tim Slater will be in the bag.
All right, we're obviously looking for Timmy, yeah, as well?
Yeah, I haven't seen him for ages.
Yeah?
Yeah.
When's the last time?
Saturday.
Last Saturday.
Yeah.
So you had no idea where he's at?
No.
No. Sure. Yeah, we're obviously going to go to that apartment where you're staying out. What are we going to find there?
No, just my mate, probably.
Just your mate? Who's your mate?
Gilbert.
Gilbert. Is there anyone else at the apartment?
No, it's not.
You don't have any girls there or anything like that?
No.
Time to roll. The warrant's approved. Everyone's in position. It's time to get it done. Righto, we're going mobile from Kavanagh Street now. We'll be there in 1 minute. You got that warrant?
Yeah.
Django reckons that a bloke called Gilbert is the only one the cops will find. But with these crooks, anything or anyone could be behind that door.
Police search warrant!
Police search warrant!
It's 2:30 a.m. on the streets of Darwin.
Seems a bit heated, doesn't it?
And Drew and Lockie are rushing to hose down a fight outside a busy club.
Take it easy. All right, calm down. We're going to put you in cuffs, all right? Don't resist us, man. Don't resist us. All right, stand up on your feet, man. Walk over the back of our police vehicle, please. Who are you trying to fight with? You had your fists up?
They're all trying to stop me, man. So what else am I going to do? Is try and...
Just around here, man. So,
try and stand up for myself, you know?
So at the moment, mate, you're under arrest for disorderly behaviour in a public place. Okay, we're going to take you back to the watch house. So just turn around for us, sit down, and slide yourself into the vehicle.
Slide in, mate.
This sort of time of night, people are starting to get more and more intoxicated. Some people have been on alcohol for 4, 5, 6 hours, so their behaviour obviously deteriorating behaviour, unfortunately, goes hand in hand with alcohol consumption. You need to provide me with your full name, and if you don't do that, that's an offence. Do you understand that, mate?
No.
You don't understand that. Would you like me to re-explain it to you?
No.
Okay, I'm going to tell you once more, mate.
I don't understand. No.
All right, so it's a...
No, what you're saying.
Well, if you listen to me, you might understand.
No, I don't understand.
Drunk people often behave very similar to children. So you have to tone the way that you deal with these people, and they need some strong direction.
And if this guy's not careful, he'll be sent straight to his room.
All right?
I'm so scared.
Picking fights outside a nightclub has just cost this bloke a cage-class trip to the lockup, where he's anything but apologetic.
Around here, please. Sure you don't want to give us your details before we charge you with the offence?
Of what?
Of failing to provide details to police.
So that money you've grabbed that and keeping that for yourself, are you?
Why would I keep the money for myself, man?
Because you're as corrupt as every single dog copper that I've met since I've
You need
been
to
here.
calm yourself down, man.
Just take your shoes and socks off, mate. Have a seat.
Mystery man. We don't know who we've got.
You don't?
No, you won't give us a name.
He won't give a name, but he's happy to give plenty of attitude.
Yes, mate.
Racist dog!
Okay.
Racist dog!
It's not exactly how Lockie sees himself.
What's your current residential address? And just keep in mind that it is an offence to not provide me with those details.
Oh, it might be the 29th or the 8th of the 4th of the 6th Avenue of the 9th Avenue.
Do you ever use drugs other than alcohol?
No.
Do you sniff paint, petrol or glue?
That's a hard question. No.
Do you have any health conditions, problems with your heart, lungs, liver?
You know, if you don't...
Are you supposed to take any doctors?
We deal with a lot of people that are highly abusive towards us. I mean, it's water off a duck's back, obviously. And they can kick and scream as much as they want, but if you do that, you're just a peanut.
Do you suffer from epilepsy, fits or seizures? Is there anything that affects your coordination or makes you dizzy and fall over? Do you have a rash, fever, cough, skin, vomiting or diarrhoea? Do you have thoughts of self-harm or suicide?
I don't know if I can answer all these questions.
Oh, he's been here under arrest. Okay.
Turns out Andre isn't such a mystery man after all.
Find it hard to believe if he hasn't had some level of interaction with police before.
Andre, would you like a blanket?
No, because I've
Hey, okay, that's fine. No worries. Come this way. You're right, mate. In you go, mate. Thank you.
But after only a few minutes with his new cellmate, it's clear this relationship isn't going anywhere.
He was about to get his head punched in. It was as clear as day. So for his safety and everyone else's, we removed him from the cell. He put up a bit of resistance, and then we lodged him in another cell.
Relax, man.
So Andre is upgraded to a private room. It's been a costly night.
Made some further poor choice, so the fine's now gone from $600 to about $1,100.
Come on, mate. That's not enough. Come on.
Ready?
With a crook named Django already busted and his boss Tim Slater on the run, the cops are racing to raid an apartment that could convict them both for dealing drugs and stealing cars.
search warrant!
Police search warrant.
Police search warrant.
Yeah, I'm good.
He's completely starkers, so I guess he's not hiding a weapon.
Put some clothes on.
Well, not much of a one.
All right, we'll get underway. We'll do our search and hopefully it won't be too much longer. They were obviously not expecting us. There is a small quantity of drugs inside. What appears to be a quantity of cannabis and also methamphetamine.
There's no Tim Slater, but the evidence found here means that the cops are hot on his heels.
That is awesome. Yeah, boy.
Right. Yeah.
He's still outstanding. That's the guy we've been chasing for the last few days, and he's the one that we want. So hopefully Django will cooperate, and we'll find out where he is.
And there's only so long he can keep on running. In the meantime, the motel Lovebirds were issued with a notice to appear for the stash of drugs. Django wrapped up another 12 charges to his already long rap sheet. He's facing some time in the slammer, which explains why he didn't turn up for court. As well as a logie for his performance, this bloke also copped a $472 fine for peeing in public, while Andre is out of pocket $1,000 for his own charming performance. Next time on Territory Cops.
We've got a bloke on the bridge walking towards me now.
Django's arrest leads the cops to their #1 target.
Guys, it's definitely him.
Australia Day, the Territory Way. Brings out Sarah's inner bogan.
You got the mullet, you got the flanny, it's good.
And this may be a drug bust.
Police search warrant.
But that's not ice in the freezer.
Holy moly.
They're the country's most remote police force.
You can be 250 kilometres from the nearest anything.
Let's rock and roll.
Patrolling over 1 million square kilometres of the world's most unforgiving landscape. They keep the peace.
It looks like it's starting to get out of control.
Without losing their cool.
Just doing our job.
Territory Cops. Tonight,
This guy's shown clear disregard for us.
a major manhunt takes an unexpected turn.
A person like this eventually will cause the loss of someone's life.
Australia Day, the Territory Way, brings out Sarah's inner bogan.
You got the mullet, you got the flanny, it's good.
And while his place is being raided by the cops,
Police search warrant.
why does this guy seem so relaxed, man? 40 clicks out of Darwin at the legendary Humpty-Doo Hotel. It's the annual show and shine. Darwin's biggest gathering of all things bike and biker. But most of this mob have no idea that there's a big surprise lurking underneath one of these bandanas. His name's Mark Stringer, and he's one of the most senior coppers in all the territory.
Prior to joining the police force, I was working as a semi-professional musician. It got to the point where I got to the age of about 21. I had to make a decision. I chose policing.
And he hasn't missed a beat since. This Harley tragic may love busting out a few tunes, but he loves busting crooks even more.
I really don't like bullies, I don't like thieves, I don't like drug dealers, and I get paid to go and give these people grief, and I enjoy that.
And it's just as well. As the head of Force Trident, he runs the teams that are bringing down some of the toughest crims in the north.
Essentially, we're a property crime unit. Our charter is to investigate all unlawful entries, which are burglaries, stolen motor vehicle. With our hardcore recidivist offenders, they're the guys that are responsible for probably 80% of the property crime. When they're out and about, they steal, they rob. That's what they do. When they're in jail, they don't. It's our job to put them in jail.
Today, Mark has his team out scouring the burbs of Darwin. The bloke they're hunting is Tim Slater, a car thief and a drug dealer who's been on the run for 5 weeks. They've already nabbed his partner Django, but slippery Slater's been harder to find than a cold beer in a pommy pub. Now, Seamus and the boys have had a breakthrough.
Jerry, it's Seamus. Mate, I've just received information that Timmy Slater has just arrived in the Palmerston area.
Yeah, mate, Dwyer Circuit, about 8 minutes ago.
Roger, we'll patrol.
Yeah, 168, we're patrolling that area right now. We'll advise if we see anything.
What have we got? Stolen car.
With Constables Tanya Hogan and Stephen Flint also joining the hunt.
The vehicle has been sighted in the Palmerston sector all this morning.
Word comes through that Slater's getting around in a stolen black Holden and he's heading east, out of town.
So get the CCTV cameras in the Palmerston CBD area operating to see if they can pick up the black Commodore.
The vehicle was heading well.
There it is. Call it. Cut over.
Urgent. 036. We've just seen the vehicle. We're on Lambrick. Request permission to pursue.
But before it even starts, the pursuit is called off.
Request denied. Cancel pursuit.
With so many other cars on the road, it's just too dangerous. So Seamus and Tizzy race ahead to lay a trap. At least now, the coppers know exactly where he's headed. Out of town and into the guts of the massive Howard Springs Reserve. But Timmy Slater's already made it pretty clear he's not going down without a fight. Senior Constable Sarah Hutchison and Sergeant Dunlop have just arrived at Hidden Valley Racetrack.
When we got to do our driver training around here, it was the best day ever. Going sideways around the corners and smoking them up.
It's a place that holds great memories for Hutchie.
One of my squad mates, she got to the finish line and on the finish line chundered everywhere. It was great.
Let's hear it for Australia Day. Aussie.
It's Australia Day, all right, with petrol heads from all over the territory gathering for the 14th annual Ute Muster.
Oh, check this one out. Yeah. Good effort.
And Hutchie has a confession.
I have it in a bogan that comes out every now and again, and I've just got to put a bit of a leash on it while I've got the uniform on. Hey, fellas. How are you? In for a good day? Yes. It's away.
And by the looks of it, some of these modifications may not come with a full dealer's warranty.
Nice turbocharger. Turbocharged ute, mate.
Some A-bales, cricket set, esky, and a Hills hoist.
We got the cricket stumps in the back of this one, and what's the speaker for, mate? All righto.
It's the Territorian's special way of celebrating our National Day, and for some, it's a love which knows no bounds.
Yeah, just sort of have a look at it and bulge the groin out a bit.
OK, mate, we'll take your word for it.
Enjoy your day. Darwin is the bogan capital of Australia. They're just all concentrated here in the one spot today, so it's going to be fun. You got the mullet, you got the flanny, it's good. The thongs, fantastic. And the blue heeler.
What's the dog's name? Smudge.
All utes, big and small, line up for the giant convoy into town.
Good morning, how are you? Happy Australia Day? Oh, Jesus, I'm not going too close to that car. Hey, buddy. Nice you.
And in case it's not obvious by now, we can confirm that Hutchie did put her hand up for this assignment.
I've got a couple of utes myself, yep. I actually feel quite privileged to be out here, so it's going to be a great day.
There you go, mate. Roadside breath test.
For Hutchie and Dunlop, today is all about making sure this mob behave themselves.
All good. Sounds good. Have a good day, eh? Cheers.
But if their track record's anything to go by...
There is no burnout, no stupid activities. Registration numbers will be taken because of the damage done here last year for a couple of decades.
That could be easier said than done. In a place as big as the Territory, a crim could be forgiven for thinking there's plenty of places to hide. But with 3,000 drug-related arrests every year, and cops like Drug Unit Sergeant Kenny Bradshaw on their case, they need to think again.
Been doing drug work for years and not sick of it. Most police work's reactive as well, eh? Like, drug squads is a proactive thing. You got to go after them rather than wait for something to happen.
Today, Ken and his team are on the hunt for a major hydroponic setup. Not this hydro setup, but another of the drug kind, just outside of town.
When you go into a job, search warrants especially, or doing vehicle apprehensions, certainly, for me, my blood pressure's definitely elevated.
There've been reports of guns and dogs on the property, so any entrance that cops make has to be a careful one.
I don't think there's any fear involved. It's certainly adrenaline's involved. Fear, you probably don't have too much time to consider whether you're worried or scared of what you're going into.
Despite being surrounded by an entire division of the Darwin drug squad,
search warrant.
You'd have to say that the main suspect appears extraordinarily relaxed.
The search warrant, mate. We're going to search the premises. Do you want to tell us about anything before we do?
There's a bong on the table with some weed chopped up.
Yep. and there might be a small amount of weed inside for post swings, but that's about it.
Ah, gotcha. No wonder he's relaxed. But Kenny's instincts tell him this guy's calm exterior is all bluff, so he's not leaving anytime soon. Darwin cops are hoofing it to catch a crim named Tim Slater that they've been trying to nab for nearly 5 weeks. The stolen car he's now driving was spotted speeding out of town. Seamus and the team think he's making a beeline for a big patch of bush. The perfect hiding ground, so he and Tizzy race ahead to set up a roadblock to stop him.
Obviously, this situation is pretty fluid. We'll utilise our units that we have and any information that comes from the public.
But Slater's now so desperate, they've got no idea what they're about to face. Tanya and Flinny get a chilling call.
Clear left. To a gate at Gunpoint Road.
It's been a close call for Tizzy. As he tried to lock the gate, Slater drove straight through it.
I'm standing about halfway up the gate and I'm beginning to close it. I see the vehicle coming towards me at speed, and at that point I realised that vehicle wasn't going to stop, so I basically ran. I've just gone straight into the barbed wire. Obviously I've cut my jeans, got some scratches, and the vehicle just continued that way.
Slater was travelling so fast that the only thing these surveillance cameras could capture was this blurry image and a piece of bumper left back on the ground. He was already in major strife, and that was before he tried to run over a cop.
Definitely I feel like my life was endangered, and I feel his activities are dangerous and reckless.
Now all he's done is make the team even more determined to catch him.
We're going to ramp it up because, you know, a person like this in the community eventually will cause the loss of someone's life if he's allowed to go unchecked.
On a rough property outside Darwin, the drug squad are searching for a commercial-sized crop of cannabis.
Smell it.
Certainly can.
Have your money?
Oh, yeah.
This gentleman has admitted to having small amounts of pot for personal use.
And his helmet.
But the cops think he's hiding a lot more than that.
If I had to guess, I'd say look under there.
When we're searching places, we're always looking for hidden compartments, hidden rooms. Hiding places are good, for lack of a better word. People that are good at selling drugs are generally pretty good at hiding things as well. Money, things used to manufacture drugs, cultivate drugs. You've got to be really on your toes and thinking about what someone might do to conceal them.
Searching inside the house brings nothing.
We'll just go around the back.
So they head outside, hoping the grass is greener.
Is there anything out there?
No. But it's no different. There's everything you need to grow dope, but so far not a single plant in sight.
Hey, Ken.
Yeah? What have you found?
There's like quite a large setup.
Suddenly, Ken spots a hose and his nose tells him to follow it.
Steel bed.
But yet again, a dead end.
We thought there might have been a hydro at the place. Obviously, there wasn't one active at the moment. There's plenty of indications, such as liquids and fertilisers and etc., that would have been used for a hydro. Tim, can I have a chat with you for a sec?
And even though they can't find his dope, Ken's positive he's holding out.
Do you want to tell us where the cannabis is?
There's a little bit there, and there's an ounce next to my bed.
And then it's next to you. That's it? That's all you got?
That's all I got.
All
yeah,
right.
it's all for personal use.
The deeper the cops look, the more evidence they seem to find.
Yeah, harvested,
And to add to the mystery, there are firearms lying around.
It's been growing something here, mate.
Yeah, you smell it,
Yeah.
I can smell it. It's been bagged.
It's got to be somewhere else.
It's fresh. I can smell it.
It's got to be somewhere else.
He's certainly playing a cool game, but the game is about to end badly. Back on the hunt for the fugitive, cops now know Slater is somewhere in this park.
You haven't picked up any hitchhikers on the way?
No.
And with nearly 300 hectares to search, every resource available is closing in.
This guy's shown clear disregard for us. He's already rammed through a gate and nearly cleaned up Tizzy. Bear in mind that he does get around with some unsavoury characters who may have access to firearms. Yeah, we're not going to take any chances with this one.
The more desperate Slater gets, the more dangerous he becomes.
Myself and Tizzoni, we're juggling 8 to 10 units who are obviously trying to locate and arrest this guy. We've got 3 radios running, phone calls coming in left, right and centre, so it's pretty hectic at the moment.
On the roads, every car in and out of the park is checked.
Pop your boot for me, mate. Just having a quick look for someone in a car. Don't believe he's in your car, we've got to check them all. Thanks, mate. See ya.
Bikes scour the bush tracks. Then finally, a clue.
Just a vehicle hidden right in the bush, parked up on the dirt track, fresh tracks leading to it. Up on that track as well, there is someone in the vicinity of the power lines off foot as well.
They're so close, but they're running out of time before darkness falls, which will make Tim much harder to find.
168 information is the Catalina Road and surrounding bushland. It possibly may have dumped the vehicle there. This is the closest that we've got to him, so I'm pretty keen. I want to get him.
It's like a black Commodore with damage.
On a remote property out of Darwin, cops are trying to sniff out a commercial crop of cannabis.
It's been growing something here, mate.
I can smell it. It's been bagged.
It's got to be somewhere else.
It's fresh. I can smell it.
They're searching in the house, out the back, but so far they found nothing.
You find anything? Nothing yet. If we think there's something in the place and we're not finding it, we certainly start looking a lot harder. We'll go into a search warrant or search cars and things like that. We're not always just looking for drugs. We're looking for large amounts of cash, notes, ledgers, receipts, things, other indicators that may lead us to where the drugs are.
But then, hidden right under their noses, they find what they're after.
Holy moly. New commercial now.
Hidden amongst the frozen greens are bags full of territory gold. And it doesn't end there. The deeper they look, the more marijuana they find.
We found a large quantity of cannabis, probably between 2 and 3 kilos, I estimate. It's difficult to say. It's always good to hear that someone's found a large quantity of drugs at a search warrant. It's rewarding. It's, the reason for you being there is justified, and you can walk away from that knowing that you've done a good job. Another one? Yes.
He very nearly got away with it, but this compliant crim with the green finger has been caught red-handed.
Just put him straight up in front of you, mate.
Yeah, guys, I've never done this before, so.
Hey?
I've done this before, so.
Possession and supply of commercial quantity of cannabis, stealing, improper storage of firearms, possession of implements to administer dangerous drug. Yeah, for a Thursday, it's not too bad.
After 5 weeks of hunting, the Trident team are closing in on the slippery crim, Tim Slater. A few hours ago, he tried to run over Tizzy in this car.
Apparently the bonnet's red hot, so we think that it's only just been abandoned.
He's now ditched it and done a runner into the thick bush.
Well, it looks like he was just about ready to have lunch, so he's left his Hungry Jacks and a nice big machete in the door. This person is a serious offender. Oh, yeah, look at this. That's fresh. That's a fresh track.
So he must have turned straight off after the bridge and then just booted us through these back tracks.
He's
Has
bogged.
he got a bog?
Yeah, absolutely, he's bogged. It's really thick scrub down here. We've got the river just over here. There's creeks that run off this everywhere.
He's around here. The problem is, it's such a large cordon area that he could be right there, and as soon as he sees the cops, he just goes doggo.
For the cops, although the bush provides the perfect place to hide, it's also the perfect place to lay a trap.
Slater's out in the bush on foot. He's had no food, no water. Obviously, it's very hot and humid. He's probably dehydrated. There's absolutely nothing to the south of us where we've got the cordon set up. There's no way he's going to try and swim across the water. There's crocodiles, there's fast-moving currents pumping through there. Basically, the bridge to the north, that represents freedom for Slater. We're going to place covert surveillance on the bridge with night vision goggles. Once nightfall comes, we're expecting that Slater's going to come out of the bush, try and cross the bridge, and that's where we'll get him.
Let's do it.
Happy Australia Day Ute Muster.
Good morning. Happy Australia Day.
500 classics.
There's a bit, Ute.
And their owners are keeping Hutchie and Dunlop not only entertained, but on their toes.
Darwin is the bogan capital of Australia, so we've got a massive concentration of bogans here, and they're all here today.
After all, it's not every day you get to interrogate Buzz Lightyear and his mate Woody.
Have you boys been drinking beer today?
Do you have a licence?
What about you, Buzz? You been drinking beer?
What about your seatbelts? Where are your seatbelts? Put the seatbelt on, quick. What do you think of all the utes? Yeah, and what about all the Aussie flags? Do you like being an Aussie? Yeah. That's the way, so do I.
That's true blue. True blue, mate.
On the task list?
Hang on, sir, just a roadside breath test.
Breath tests.
Happy Australia Day. I love your mullet.
Compliance checks.
You realise having your number plate there constituted an offence?
And wildlife permits.
Do you guys got a permit for this camel?
I think you should drug test the camel.
Drug test the camel.
With the hard work done and all the utes cleared, it's time for the victory lap into town.
You can't get more Aussie than this. This is great. I feel a bit funny being out here, but very patriotic, so it's a great day.
The Territory cops are closing in on career crim Tim Slater. Trapped and hiding in this dense bushland and with only one way out, they know it's just a matter of time before he makes a run for it.
We're just going to keep after him and as tenacious as ever, and we'll get him.
As the sun goes down, a secret surveillance team are waiting.
Guys, I've got a bloke on the bridge walking towards me now.
The desperate Slater makes his move. It's game on.
VKM 168, urgent, urgent. I've got Trident members on the Elizabeth River Bridge. They've got eyes on Timothy Slater.
Mate, I'm about 2 minutes off.
They've sighted him on the bridge and they're about to engage him. So we're heading out there. They've asked for backup.
There he is, mate.
Tim Slater, the bloke that's eluded them all this time, is finally in custody.
You understand that you're under arrest at the moment. You don't have to say or do anything.
I think he's pretty buggered, so he's just come straight across the bridge. He needed to be locked up, and we didn't want another month of offences occurring.
Is there anyone that you want us to contact, a friend or a relative, and let them know that you're in our custody?
Yeah, just my mother.
Your mother? Yep. Who else?
Yeah, that's it.
What about your girlfriend?
Yeah, that's all right.
All right, no dramas. All right, man, what happened with that pursuit with that copper when he was shutting the gate?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah?
Wasn't thinking right, eh?
Mm.
You good?
I'm stoked. We've been chasing this guy for the better part of 5 weeks now.
Good.
A lot of man-hours have gone into it, and it just goes to show that it doesn't matter how hard or how fast you run, we're going to get you. I'm buying you a beer. That is awesome.
Slater went straight to the slammer and could be looking at 5 years of hospitality from Her Majesty. As for the relaxed crim with the big bag of weed for his personal use, facing drug charges that could see him 14 years behind bars, he is currently relaxing on bail. Next time on Territory Cops, flying pot plants and head bashing. Can the cops find this man?
That's him.
No, it's good. That's my bro.
For Paulo, there's a lot of love on Mitchell Street.
All hugging me and loving me up.
But this friendship doesn't even last the night.
Now he's treating me like a...
I need a shit, mate. You understand?
And when a call of nature gets in the way of an arrest.
Nah, just go around and shit in your car.
They're the country's most remote police force.
You can be 250 kilometres from the nearest anything.
Let's rock and roll.
Patrolling over 1 million square kilometres of the world's most unforgiving landscape. They keep the peace.
It looks like it's starting to get out of control.
Without losing their cool.
Just doing our job.
Territory Cops. Tonight, flying pot plants and head bashing. Can the cops find this man?
That's him.
No, it's good. That's my bro.
For Paulo, there's a lot of love on Mitchell Street.
All hugging me and loving me up.
But this friendship doesn't even last the night.
Now he's treating me like a...
I need a shit, mate. Do you understand?
And when a call of nature gets in the way of an arrest.
Nah, just go rather shit in your car.
Senior Constable Seamus Christie Johnson is mad about the Territory. In fact, there's no place he'd rather be.
Policing in the Territory is very unique.
Just doing our job.
You meet all different types of people from all walks of life.
How you going, guys?
6 months of the year, the dry season is awesome, and the other 6 months of the year, the wet season is very challenging. It's very hot, very humid, it rains a lot. Growing up in the Territory, I know a lot of people in Darwin. It's a very small community.
Hey, man, how you going?
And that really does aid me, in my work.
He's part of Strike Force Trident,
Hey, search warrant!
targeting property crime in the Territory.
Yeah, boy.
Right. Yeah.
Do you understand you're currently under arrest?
He regularly teams up with Senior Constable Jen Pocock and Constable Mark Tazzoni, and with their local knowledge, there's not much that escapes them. Like this red Lancer, which has attracted the attention of Jen.
Yell out a rego when you got it.
794-918.
And a quick check shows that a bloke wanted for arrest may be on board.
Stand by in case he bolts.
Yeah.
For Seamus and the team, this is going to be a bust like no other.
Guys, is there anything in the car that you shouldn't have?
It's 4 a.m. in central Darwin, and this heavily tattooed man has been caught acting very strangely on security cameras. This shirtless vandal quickly turns his attention to a parked truck, then specifically to the side mirror, but he clearly doesn't like what he sees, so he punches it. And then, very sensibly, he headbutts it. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Now he turns his eye to some gardening. It's hardly the act of a criminal mastermind, but that wasn't just any pot plant. That was the Governor of the Northern Territory's pot plant. And criminal damage on Crown land is no joke. So the next morning, Sergeant Dean Elliott and Constable Tappy Osdemer take the call.
Yeah, Roger, send details.
Now, as luck would have it, but unfortunately for Tappy, Dino fancies himself as a bit of a local historian.
It's been there since 1892. It survived World War II, Cyclone Tracy.
I didn't realise it was that old.
Yeah. I've never actually been inside the ground.
Ooh, it's going to be an exciting day for Dino. And kicks off with a tour from the chief groundsman.
So what's happened?
I ripped the wipers off. Had to go with this mirror, left a few greasy fingerprints on it.
Yeah.
And ripped the glass out of here, just pulled it off and thrown everything over the edge. Wipers and mirrors gone over the edge there.
It seems the tattooed trespasser left calling cards everywhere.
And he's just smeared the mud, looks as though it might have been after he's played with the pot plant.
It was just the one plant that was thrown?
He's only thrown one plant over, but it was our favourite one.
Oh.
Now, you'd have to be potty to think you could mess with a governor's favourite plant and expect to get away with it.
Yeah.
Dean and Tappy want to know who this man is and why he attacked.
Oh, there he is. Geez, he's got some serious tats going on there.
Yeah. Neck tats.
Yep.
Does look like an E, doesn't it? Like an R-E on his neck.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's part of an outlaw motorcycle gang or something.
But with such a distinctive tattoo, the phantom mirror-punching mudslinger may have given himself up.
Yeah, see if you can get a photo.
They send the pictures through to Senior Sergeant Drew Slape.
Fortunately, sometimes crooks make it nice and easy for us when they have neck tattoos.
If the bloke is part of a motorcycle gang and has been knocking about on Mitchell Street, Slape would have seen him for sure. As part of the City Safe team, Senior Constable Paulo Fernandez knows a thing or two about the streets.
If you're that age group and that inclined to party, Mitchell Street's the place to be.
A first-generation Aussie is not leaving the Territory anytime soon.
Now I love Australia. Australia gave me everything. I was born in Portugal and my family and I migrated here in about 1981. If it wasn't for Australia, I wouldn't be a policeman, I'm sure of it. I think it's helping people.
Thanks for taking care of him, man.
No worries. Cross is it's like the Portuguese cross, where I was born. So this one represents the country I was born in, and I'm going to get the Southern Cross to represent the country that's given me everything.
He's passionate about family and his Datsun.
You can't really go wrong with these old school engines like this, you know. Look at it. You could fit another engine in there if you wanted to.
But it's his nose for trouble that's his best asset on the job.
You always want to catch the bad guy. Lachlan, come in.
A known street fighter and trained boxer has Paulo concerned.
What's going on, Russ?
No, it's good. That's my bro.
No, what's going on?
I started boxing with him.
Yeah.
No, bro. I don't fight anymore, bro.
What's going on?
I'm boxing now, bro.
What's going on down the street here, mate? What are you doing? It is quite hyped up. Even though it looks like he's happy, I can just tell it doesn't take much to make him snap. You're too drunk, eh?
Bro, you swear, bro.
I swear to God.
All right, bro, I'm f***ing good, bro. That's my bro.
You're not going in.
With past arrests and even jail time for his violence, Lachlan is a serious threat and too drunk for the clubs.
I have a joke, man. I'm back there.
What are you going to do tonight?
Come on, bro. Don't be like that, man.
Paulo wants him to call it a night.
Bro, I'm not in a fight of murder, bro.
So, as a precaution, tips off security.
See Lachlan there we're talking to? The big fellow we're talking to? Yeah, don't let him in. He's had too much to drink and I know how he gets when he gets fired up, right? All right, man. Thanks, sir. What I've got CCTV to do is just keep an eye on him because I've told him he's not going in. He's walked off down Mitchell Street and I just feel that he might end up assaulting someone. It does frustrate you because I think a lot of people when they come out onto Mitchell Street, they're coming out to have a good time. And this is the beauty of working City Safe all the time is you start to pick up who's who on the strip. You start to be able to read crowds and know when something's about to happen. And then after that, it's just a matter of catching them doing something wrong.
As the night goes on, Lachlan's still pressing buttons and with no idea he's being watched, keeps trying to get into clubs.
I'm in the gym now, bro. I don't fight on that side.
That's good. I'm glad to hear that, man. Just go have your feed and your water up. Just take care.
Bro, like,
just take care,
you're
right?
no further, bro.
Just take care, right, Russ? Take care.
More warnings from Paulo fall on deaf ears, and as Lachlan tries yet again to get into another club for another drink, his ugly violence shows its face.
We gave him some
Copy that, thank you.
There's a disturbance in opening bar from CCTV.
The male you had me watching has just assaulted a male outside Opium.
He's just hit someone outside the bar here, so...
He's now fighting with a female outside that bar.
An unprovoked attack, and now he's fighting a woman.
Right here.
And Paulo's patience is at an end.
Come here, mate.
That's not okay!
He's a drunk boxer with a history of ugly violence.
I'm not in a fight of murder, bro.
And after already being warned to call it a night, he just attacked two people.
The male you had me watching has just assaulted a male outside Opium.
He's just hit someone outside the bar here, so...
He's now fighting with a female outside that bar.
Right here.
Now Paulo's got the tough job of trying to calm him down. Again.
Come here, mate. I'm fighting it, bro. I'm trying to get off it. What's going on? Wait a minute.
That's not okay! To grab me by the...
Lachlan, we'll get in there.
Bro, she came at me, bro.
We'll have a look, Solid.
Lachlan's got a very short fuse.
Work tomorrow.
Paulo has to tread carefully to keep him contained.
Bro, again? You're locking me up again?
I will look into it, okay?
Hey, Lockie, you got anything in your pockets, mate?
Oh, my God.
Lachlan, I'll have a look.
Bro, you reckon a man's career over her shit?
Lachlan. We'll be with you shortly, Lachlan.
Bro, you can't...
Fortunately, the victims are okay, but what this dope doesn't realise is that his coward's punch was caught entirely on camera.
Can you just tell me exactly, step by step, what happened outside the club, and then just picture in my head what he's done?
And the story gets backed up by all the security guards who also saw it.
Yep, he did.
Aggressive.
Yeah.
So just walking past him, palmed him, chest, knocked his girlfriend flying.
Thanks, man. Cheers, Zach. He's ended up harming some guy just walking past because he got angry. Gut feeling. I got a big gut. It was a gut feeling something was going to happen. Got CCTV to look at it, and look where we are now. So, good call. Oh, Lachlan.
Back at the station, and Lachlan's temper has gone from bad to worse.
Lachlan, you going to settle down, mate?
Yo, bro, you locked me up 2 times for fool, bro.
You're going to get an infringement notice for your behaviour, and then you're going to get let out 4 hours later. Do you understand that?
No, I don't think he does understand you, Paulo.
He's been given an infringement for not only disorderly behaviour for the incident that happened outside on Mitchell Street, but for his behaviour here at the watch house. It's unacceptable. Stay over here, Lachlan.
You locked me up and not him. He pushed me first.
Lachlan, just put your stuff up here.
Here, you race look.
He's also been given a banning notice. That means he won't be able to come into Darwin City for 48 hours.
Paulo is certainly not feeling any love from Lachlan.
Clap, clap, you faggot. Clap, clap, faggots.
Different bloke, eh? All hugging me and loving me up. Mitchell Street. And now he's treating me like a... It is what it is, mate. It is what it is.
At the Northern Territory's Government House, a strange event has occurred. A man has broken into the grounds and launched a frenzied attack on this defenceless truck, not to mention himself and the Governor's plant.
Smeared mud all along there.
He signed off on his work with a smear of dirt and handprints.
I don't think there was any attempt to open the doors of the buildings or anything like that.
Yeah, see if you can get a photo. There we go, that's pretty quick.
So I've just got a text message from Dino asking if I can identify someone, obviously, for one of his jobs. Chap looks like he's got fairly distinctive neck tattoos. And one of our targets, C-safe targets, looks like he might fit the profile. So I'll just flick him a message back and let him know.
That's him. That is him.
Patch WA Rebels member.
Yeah, that's him.
That's him.
100% that's him. That's his tattoo, neck tattoo. Yeah, that's him.
The hunt is on for Reese. Turns out this outlaw motorcycle gang member has been on the radar for a while. So now they know who did it. They also might have a clue as to why.
This fella had a mate who's recently had his residency status cancelled and sent back to New Zealand. So that may have been why that particular building was targeted.
Reese lives at a massive gas project on the outskirts of Darwin.
BCAM 401, we're mobile to the Impex Workers Camp on Howard Springs Road for an arrest target.
Tappy and Dean are joined by the gang squad to strike.
It'd be good just to get him in the cage and that's it.
But there's only one exit, so if he's here, there's nowhere to run.
Hello?
Coming up,
Whose laptop?
a search turns up suspicious items
She gave you this ring today. What was your intention with it?
and prompts an unusual request.
I need a shit, mate. Do you understand?
A strange attack on Darwin's Government House has sparked a manhunt for a bikie member called Reese, who broke a mirror, threw a pot plant and smeared some mud.
It'd be good just to get him in the cage and that's it.
They know where he lives, so police arrive en masse, ready to strike.
Hello?
But he's nowhere in sight. The team head back to the station empty-handed and disappointed.
Someone's coming up now.
But hang on, at the station, look who's just walked in.
It's him.
It can't be. It's Reese. What are you doing here?
I've got to say I am a little bit surprised that he did turn up of his own accord.
It's a surprisingly subdued end to something that started with such uncontrolled anger, all caused by his mate being deported.
They got him shots of his kids and shit.
He was made yours from him?
Yeah.
We got the suspect's prints, and they'll be compared against the prints that were lifted from the scene at Government House. The tattooing around the neck area was certainly an identifying feature that's hard to go past. If you're going to headbutt a mirror, wear a turtleneck.
Morning, how you doing today? Not much, man, just police. Just wondering if you had your licence handy.
Officers from Strike Force Trident have pulled over a vehicle they suspect has a wanted man on board.
Just do a couple of checks really quickly, man.
Yeah, mate, you know. What's that?
Whereabouts you guys headed?
Down the road to the top soon.
Oh, right.
Getting a feed, eh? Oh, yeah.
Fish and chips and Darwin.
I love good fish and chips, eh?
Hard to find.
Yeah, the fish and chips may be hard to find. So is the wanted man. he's not in the car.
Been in trouble with police before, Matthew? Yep.
But Jen suspects these occupants are up to no good.
Are you wanted for anything at the moment? No, all good. Both these gentlemen are known to police. They're known through property offending and things like that.
Everything okay, though? Everything okay?
Yeah.
Yeah? Cool.
Guys, is there anything in the car that you shouldn't have? No, I'll give you an opportunity to tell me to do so. We're just doing a check of the vehicle, make sure your licence is all in order. We actually thought you were someone else, but we'll do some checks on you anyway, OK?
While Jen keeps them talking, Seamus requests more background on the driver and his passenger.
If you got nothing to hide, don't stress.
We're going to do a 120C. He's got an alert to do 120C.
Turns out they're also known drug users.
Roger.
What we're going to do is we're going to search the vehicle. So one by one, I'll just get you to jump out, Matthew.
A 120C means the team can perform a search of the car without a warrant.
All right.
All right, sir. I'm just going to take the keys from the car. I'll just hold on to them.
They can do this if they suspect they may be holding drugs.
Whose bag is that?
That was your feet. I saw you playing with it. I'm guessing it's yours.
What's that? That bag.
And the search immediately uncovers suspicious items.
Whose laptop?
Hey?
Whose laptop?
That's my sister's laptop.
Yeah?
It's got no charger.
She gave you this ring today. What was your intention with it?
Tag to try and get a payday loan.
Payday loan?
Yep.
Is this yours?
No, it's their rig.
Whose is it?
Not mine.
Whose car?
My car.
When's the last time you looked in the back of your car?
I just drive. I don't search the car, mate.
No, it wasn't hidden. It was just sitting there.
All right, mate.
No?
No, I don't search the back of the car.
Are you able to do a check on a laptop for me? They've got the jewellery and the laptop, which we suspect is stolen. So whether they're going to hock the laptop in to try and get some cash to purchase or they're going to purchase now, it's hard to tell because they don't have any money on them. So I guess we'll have to conduct further investigations. Do you want your iced coffee?
Do you want it? Yeah.
How's that service?
Damn. Can I have a sip? Nah, I'm playing.
I don't know where you've been, mate.
The search continues, and it looks like the iced coffee isn't the only iced product that these guys are keen on.
Stand by in case he bolts.
Officers from Strike Force Trident have pulled over a suspicious-looking car.
Jen actually spotted them. I guess after you've done the job for a while, you can sort of guess what cars are suspicious and what ones aren't.
This Star Wars junkie may be used to having the Force with him, but today, the Force is all over him.
You got ice pipes? So Jen's just found a couple of glass ice pipes. As you can see, they've been used.
Who owns those pipes?
No comment.
What are they used for?
No comment.
Are you aware it's an offence to possess
No comment.
a smoking implement?
No comment.
Yeah.
Granted, it's a limited vocabulary, but the evidence is stacking up.
Deal bags, this sort of stuff indicates supply of drugs. So here's a clip seal bag with a small amount of what I believe is methamphetamine. Okay, at this stage you're under arrest for possession of a dangerous drug. You don't have to say or do anything, but anything that you... There's been a drug increase in the territory in the last 2 to 3 years. I've seen people as young as 13 on ice, and it's only getting worse. What'd you say? It's MSM? All right. That's fine. He said that it's MSM, which is a cutting agent. They use it to cut methamphetamine so they get more of it. I would say that would be the methamphetamine there. And this is probably the cutting agent in the 2 bigger bags.
Despite the denials, Seamus believes all of this belongs to the driver, so his passenger is good to go.
He's been released. He's wanted for questioning in relation to some other matters. Nothing that's urgent, but he's going to come into the police station tomorrow and have a chat with us. How convenient is that? There's a bus stop right there for you. See you tomorrow.
I've been telling these for 30 minutes on this shit, mate.
As for the driver, he's now really feeling the Force.
I need a shit, mate. Do you understand, Wolfred?
The gentleman's made it clear he needs to go to the toilet, and we'll get him there as soon as we can. Try and get this done as quick as possible so you can go to the toilet. Sorry, but unfortunately nature calls.
Nah, just go have a shit in your car.
Probably not a great idea. But as pressing an issue as that may be, it's the least of his problems.
Yeah, his phone's going off the whole time we've been here. He's just playing games with me.
He's one angry Wookiee.
What's Brett's problem?
And a tongue scrape to test for meth? is not going to make him any happier.
Situation is, it's come up as positive for methamphetamine.
So he's off to the Royal Darwin Hospital for further blood testing.
That is good. Now I'm happy.
But first, he needs to drop off the Phantom Menace. After the pit stop at the petrol station, Brett's in court facing drug charges that could see him in jail for up to 3 months. Lockie the Brawler was fined $900 for his disorderly behaviour, and he's not friends with Paulo anymore. The heavily tattooed outlaw motorcycle gang member was ordered to pay $1,500. He's on a 12-month good behaviour bond and has no recollection of the evening.
Is he there?
Next time on Territory Cops.
He's at the back.
The Wookie's acquaintance turns out to be a thieving fashionista.
That's definitely him.
Yeah.
A full-scale emergency.
This could happen to anyone.
Shocks one of the Territory's most seasoned cops.
Probably one of the worst I've ever been to.
And the annual Hookers Ball.
Where's the mankini? Pretty much an excuse for everyone to wear as little clothing as possible.
Where anything goes, including your pants. They're the country's most remote police force.
You can be 250 kilometres from the nearest anything.
Let's rock and roll.
Patrolling over 1 million square kilometres of the world's most unforgiving landscape. They keep the peace.
It looks like it's starting to get out of control.
Without losing their cool.
Just doing our job.
Territory Cops. Tonight.
That's definitely him.
Yeah.
A thieving fashionista turns out to be a familiar face.
What's going on, buddy?
A full-scale emergency shocks one of the Territory's most seasoned cops.
Probably one of the worst I've ever been to.
And the annual Hookers Ball.
Where's the mankini? It's pretty much an excuse for everyone to wear as little clothing as possible.
Where anything goes, including your pants. It's 5 a.m. Brad Leggett and Mitchell Bell are minutes from finishing their shift when an emergency call comes through.
He sounds shaken, hey?
They need help from us. So basically we've got a vehicle versus a bus. We've been told there's about 3 bodies on the road. So we're getting there now and seeing what we can do. Try and help out and get as many people out of the area as we can.
They're expecting the worst.
This could be messy.
We'll park right here.
The impact of the crash has torn the car in half. The rear end landing 80 metres away. The front half crushed underneath the bus.
Yeah, it's look, more than likely it's a head-on. They're going outbound. They've come home from the town or whatever. What's happened from there, we don't know. We're going to talk to the bus driver. There's a fair bit of shock right now, so we'll see what happens.
With traffic backed up and harsh monsoon rain, Mitch and Brad need to prioritise.
Right, now we're going to do a 3-point turn. So I want you to swing around to your left at the rear.
Oh, yeah. We'll help you get your car out now, mate, if that's the case. It's just chaotic on the road, so straight away we have to think of how we're going to redivert traffic.
Go.
Inbound, outbound's blocked off, so we can establish a crime scene, see where we can go from there.
The cops check in with the other motorists.
Yeah, right, man, we're just trying to find who's involved, eh?
Yeah, that's fine.
Thanks, heaps, mate.
Did you witness what happened here? Or?
No, that's my son.
It is a shock. Just go and get some rest and probably you're going to work at the moment? Just take that off work, man. No one will blame you.
You've got people that aren't police officers that have been driving past in their car. They've seen it. No one expects to see it. And you've got to deal with these people as well. The main thing that probably goes through your head is this could happen to anyone. This is one of those jobs that really puts a lot of things into perspective and how quickly life can change and how quickly life can end.
It's crucial that Brad and Mitch get the road clear.
Gonna have this truck coming through to make it clear for you in a sec. Right, mate?
The fire truck needs immediate access to lift the bus from a car that's been folded in half.
My plan is I don't know if there's any other bodies in that vehicle. But there is 2 people in the front right now.
Yep, we know that, yep.
So all I want to do is lift that truck up and drag it out. We need to move those people.
At the moment, we've got 2 deceased persons, which we can see, but because it's so squashed up in there, the fireys need to jack the bus up and drag it back slowly to see if there's a third body in there.
They pull it out.
The firemen need to work fast. At Trident HQ, Senior Constables Jen Pocock and Seamus Christie Johnson have just received some pretty interesting CCTV footage. It's a break and enter at a bike shop.
So it spends ages trying to...
Ages.
In today's high-tech world with CCTV cameras everywhere, most crims come prepared. This one even seems to have borrowed his nana's hat to try and disguise himself.
That's the hat.
But he can't even do that right because the cops know exactly who this thieving fashionista is.
That's definitely him.
Yeah.
It's Matthew Holsworth, the known drug user they pulled over 6 days ago.
I do need to have a talk with you about it. So would you be willing to come in tomorrow for an interview?
I'll come in, bro.
Will you really?
No, I'll come in.
His mate was found with methamphetamine and arrested. Holsworth had none, so police let him go. But they did make an appointment with him to come in and talk about some other outstanding matters.
Thanks.
See you tomorrow.
But he never showed and instead decided what he needed were some new wheels. $2,000 worth.
We've received information that he was the person who committed the unlawful entry.
If he thought he was in trouble before, his latest shopping spree has only dug him in deeper, and now the cops are coming after him.
And what we'll be doing is hitting a few addresses where Matthew Holdsworth is linked and see if we can't pick him up this morning.
70 to 80% of our offenders are repeat offenders. It's not hard to catch these guys. You know, there's nothing smart about what they do. For the majority of these people, the only time that they're not committing crime is when they're in jail.
He's one target that's definitely been on the radar for a while for a lot of different things. I do have sufficient grounds to arrest. However, I decided to deal with it by giving him this opportunity to attend. He promised me he would. Boom. Yeah, guys, if you guys could head to the back door.
Yep, we're in business. Guys, just please. Is there anyone inside?
There's no doubt they got the right place. Being the criminal genius that he is, Holsworth has very cleverly hidden the stolen bike where no one would think of looking.
Hello, police?
Upstairs?
Police?
If there is anyone inside, they're laying low.
We've got ladders.
Hello, it's the police. Can you come to the door, please?
Mate, come to the door.
Police!
But while the cops come in the front, Holsworth makes a beeline for the back door.
Got him at the back. He's at the back.
Is he there?
Yeah, guys, if you guys could head to the back door.
Senior Constable Seamus Christie and Constable Mark Tazzoni are hunting down a repeat offender. Wanted for a list of wrongdoings, most recently, break and enter.
Mate, come to the door. Got him at the back. He's at the back.
He's been flushed out of hiding and now he's on the run.
Is he there? What's going on, buddy? What happened last week?
Seamus and Tizzy have their man.
So you tried to run out the back?
Tried to run out the back. Come here, mate. What happened the other day?
Yeah, went to sleep. Fell asleep.
Yeah, that's right. He was having a kip, so he gave them the slip. But really, he does have his reasons for not turning up.
It just keeps happening, man.
Yeah, I know, mate.
All you had to do was come and present at the station and say, my name's Matthew Holdsworth.
Well, I wanted to come and talk to you, but I forgot your name.
But Seamus and the team aren't buying it. Right now, all they want is an explanation for the bike.
Oi, Matty, that bike. There's a bike out the front. That little one, that little black one, it's stolen. What's the go with that? Your sister? You're the one breaking into bike shops, man. Yeah, footage doesn't lie.
The $2,000 bike is seized for evidence, and Matthew is off to the watch house,
Good work, bro.
where he'll be charged with stealing, unlawful entry, and damage to property.
Another one bites the dust. Boom.
Brad and Mitch are responding to a fatal car crash, the impact tearing the vehicle in half.
Yeah, it's pretty drastic scene here tonight.
Head of Traffic Superintendent Bob Rennie has been called in to supervise.
Look, I've been involved in traffic for many, many years. That morning was probably one of the worst I've ever been to. The carnage on arrival, as soon as I seen the car torn in half, I knew, or I believed no one could have survived that.
How many are in there? Is there one further back?
They're saying 2's in the front. They reckon it's a guy and a girl.
The cops have positive IDs on the 2 victims inside the car.
So the other half of the car's about 80 metres down the road behind me. There's another deceased person there. So at the moment, we've got 3 deceased persons from this crash.
We're a small population, it may be over a large geographical background, but it's amazing how many people know other people. Yes, I knew one of the deceased in that crash, and yeah, we used to sit in the same pub. They don't intentionally go out to kill anyone. They don't intentionally go out to tear someone's body to bits. They make that split decision when they're intoxicated or on drugs that they're fine to drive.
Horrible, traumatic incident for everyone on scene to experience. Just the level of intensity and rawness of seeing what had just occurred right in front of you. You know, there was no covering anything up at that point in time. It was everyone hands on deck, get in there and get the job done.
At that scene, I can't remember how many times I asked my coppers how they were. Were they coping? Were they all right?
The police family is such an important thing for us. We certainly do help each other out a lot. But going home, then having to talk to my wife about it, her being a nurse, she can understand where I'm coming from and what I'm thinking, so it makes things a lot easier at home for us.
It appears our CCTV camera operators believe they may have picked this car up in the city in the early hours of this morning, and there were 4 people in the car, but we've only got 3 at this crash scene at this point in time. They have to reassess that and have another sweep.
I'll go up this ridge, sir. Bloody hell. Yeah, we're just really hoping that they're not a 4th person in this car.
Territory cops are at the scene of a fatal crash.
Not real sure of the circumstances at this point in time. It appears that this vehicle's been on the wrong side of the road. The bus driver's seen it. It was raining at the time. The bus driver had slowed down because of the rain. And as you can see, it's been a head-on collision. It's torn the car in half. As a result of that, 3 people are dead.
They have 3 confirmed victims, but CCTV footage has put a 4th person in the car.
We're really hoping and praying right now that person has been dropped off already somewhere in the northern suburbs or caught a taxi somewhere else. And that's clear down there, so there's definitely no other deceased persons up in this area, so it's looking hopeful that they got out earlier on, which is some form of good news compared to the rest of this tragic stuff, so.
Having seen so many serious incidences over my police life has changed me. I used to think that I was a fairly tough bloke, but now I find I'm a lot more sensitive and things get to me a lot faster than they ever would before.
These are the 3 people whose lives were cut short. A young couple from Lismore, keen to start a new life, and their friend, a well-known local fisherman.
Serious injuries, I've lost count. But one thing you do is you never forget a face. You throw a stone in the pool and it ripples out, and that affects hundreds and hundreds of people. family, friends, work colleagues. It's a massive impact across the community when someone dies.
The Territory is well known for attracting a diverse range of characters. There's those who like to fish, blow-ins with backpacks, and those who don't mind a bit of a party. Down at Darwin's Fanny Bay turn-off, local girl Tiana has a cheeky invitation to tonight's very special event.
It's the 29th annual Hookers Ball. Basically, it's Darwin's naughtiest night. Doesn't matter shape, size, age, doesn't make a difference. It's all out, go have some raunchy fun. And there's $1,000 for the best dressed.
And with $1,000 on offer, it seems the whole of Darwin has decided to strip down.
How are you, ladies?
But hang on, is it best dressed or undressed? There seems to be some confusion. Topping an eyeful tonight are Sergeant Drew Slate and Constable Lockie Seville.
Tonight is the 29th annual Hookers Ball. It's just pretty much an excuse for everyone to wear as little clothing as possible. Where's the mankini? It's going in now.
The temperature is at 38 degrees, but for all Lockie cares, it could hit 100 and he still wouldn't get his kit off.
Sage, you working, mate? Nah, mate, when you got a sloppy rig like mine, it's not really the sort of place you go.
Sloppy rig or not, it will be their job to keep abreast of the situation.
How are we?
Seems unfair because everyone is naked to death.
Well, we can provide some balance.
Put your high vis on.
No, trust me, you do not want to see that. Yeah, not tonight.
Despite the kind offer, there's police work to be done.
Are you expecting full capacity tonight?
Yeah, we're expecting a decent night.
Yeah. Well, you'll see a lot of us tonight. Purely for work purposes only, obviously. All right, we'll go have a look. Excuse us, guys.
Bravely, Lockie and Drew make their way into the club, down the long stairs and into the darkness. And minutes later, Slapey emerges a little flushed.
It's hot tonight, isn't it? It's ridiculous.
Hey, Drew, if you think that's ridiculous, wait till you see this.
So, were they kicked out of the premises, were they? Or?
Yeah, they walked out, and I said, man, don't come back, so take them home.
So
A fight with an ex-girlfriend has got two blokes thrown out of the club.
We said, look, man, you can't talk to people like that.
VKM.
Luckily tonight they'll be easy to spot. For starters, they're wearing more than just their knickers.
Tats all over him, man.
One's wearing a gold chain, orange shoes. They've just threatened security. If you can go and see if you can stop the person and obtain details, and we'll get further from security trying to identify any offences.
So the hunt is on, and all points bulletin goes out for someone wearing clothes. Oh, and orange shoes.
Yeah, that's him.
The 29th annual Hookers Ball is in full swing.
And everyone thinks it's so hot outside, wait till you go downstairs.
It's hot tonight, isn't it? Ridiculous.
But Constable Drew Slape has got his hands full with a different kind of swinger.
What do you want?
This guy has had a go at bouncers at a nightclub.
A couple of guys from interstate working up here at the moment, out for a few drinks and obviously had a few too many, hence the reason they were asked to leave. So what's going to happen, man, is you're going to be issued with an infringement notice for threatening behaviour in a public place, then you're going to be on your way. Rightio.
But this sweaty, blinged-up bloke has got some attitude.
Hurry up. Don't tell us to hurry up, man. We're going to take some time. We're going to get your details. Absolutely, that's what we're going to do. So you just need to be patient, don't get aggressive, and we'll have you on your way. Hurry up.
And his wannabe gangster style is not impressing the cops.
Lose the attitude, eh, mate?
No attitude. It's just a little bit of... Stop threatening you in a public place.
You got contact number, mate, or anything?
Yeah. Don't know. Snapped my phone half last night.
Right.
So what's your intentions for the rest of the night?
Because his ex-missus just told me to get out.
Whereabouts are you going to go?
Home.
You're going to drink at home, are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sergeant Drew isn't certain of what substances he's on or what his intentions really are.
I suspect he's had the altercation. He's got all fired up. He's been ejected, and then he's had to go at security as a result.
What do you want?
Just relax, man. They're just doing the paperwork.
Don't freak me out. Can you back
We're not here to freak you out, man.
Both are in front of me. Can you give me a finger? So
What?
I can go?
Just relax. Have you had any other sort of drugs or anything tonight, mate?
Nope.
No? Just alcohol?
What do you think I am?
It's just a question we ask everyone, mate.
I know.
Seems a bit wired as well, like he's... Oh, I'm getting really anxious, like just standing there.
Drew's keen to get this guy off the streets, and clearly the feeling is mutual.
Not care. Yeah, I know I look like a whip. Sweet ass. Give me fine.
OK, mate, ask and you shall receive.
They've informed me they're going to go home and keep drinking there, which is probably the best place for them.
Despite being sent home by the cops, Blake has fond memories of the Darwin Hookers Ball.
There was girls slapping me. There was everything. It was crazy. Happy days.
And the rest of the night goes off without a hitch. Well, almost. Blake the gangster was fined $475 for disorderly behaviour in a public place. Happy days. And Matthew won't be needing his nana's hat. He's in the slammer for 81 days, where Tizzy can come and talk to him whenever he likes. Next time on Territory Cops.
How's that for a hairdo?
If a man bun in Darwin isn't criminal enough...
Fancy seeing you here.
This bloke gets busted twice in one day.
You're not having a good day.
A raid on a drug den turns up some slippery characters.
How many cops does it take to catch a snake?
And a Cinderella story.
Where are my sons?
Territory style.
Where are my sons?